Hello dear Goenkans, today we'll be learning about a few more topics, subtopics from your chapter Motion and Measurements of Distance from your science textbook. Today's topic will be non-standard measurements and standard measurements. My dear Goenkans, as you already now know that many years ago, humans used different parts of the body to measure length, right? The hand span, the cubit and foot were some of the widely used measures of length. This is what we call the arbitrary type of measurements. These measures of lengths are still used to make rough measurements even these days. But as you know that if two people take the same measurements, the values obtained by using a ruler will be similar, but the values obtained using hand span will differ. This is because the length of the foot or the hand differs from person to person. So, using a parts of the body to measure length is not at all a reliable method. For accurate measurements, another type of a measurement we call it a standard measurement, right? Standard measurement representation is basically a kind of for every physical quantity. This standard representation is called standard unit, right? And if we want to define a standard unit, we can say that basically a standard measurement that remains same wherever, whoever and whenever it is used, right? So I should tell you that different standard units of measurements were created at different places. But in 1960s, scientists from all over the world, for the sake of uniformity, adopted an internationally acceptable system of standard units, right? And this is what we call as an SI system. Okay? This SI system has got the units for measuring length, mass, time, etc. And these units remain same throughout, or we can say globally or worldwide, right? So the SI unit of a length, if for length is meter, whereas for mass it is kilogram, and for time it is second. Whereas you should remember that Kelvin ke liye we have got a special particularly SI unit, that's what we call the Kelvin. So correct your information, update your information now that SI unit for the temperature is a Kelvin. So this was all from my side for today. I just hope that it is clear. But you should remember that there were some of the advantages why we have switched towards the SI system. First of all, universally accepted and universally used. Even very small measurements were in this system were quite very similar, and interconversion within the system is very simple. That is why SI system is more commonly used compared to that of the non standard measurements. So this was all from my side for today. Thank you for joining me. Assalamu alaikum.